Yeah, so we're leaving. We are fixing to head out to Anchorage, and then tomorrow we're heading to Coffs.
I thought it's Pittwater.
No, we're not going to Pittwater. We're going to go to Sydney and then down to Melbourne.
So we're just going to the Anchorage tonight?
Yeah, we're going to go out to the Broadwater, anchor, and then tomorrow on the tide, we'll take it out. We'll do an overnight down to Coffs Harbor, and then we'll wait at Coffs Harbor for this little low to pass by over the next 3 or 4 days, and then we'll hook it on down to Sydney, and then hopefully down to Melbourne.
Cool.
We're going to Broadwater, Australia.
It'll be an overnight shift?
Yes, tomorrow night will be an overnighter.
Hey.
See you, fellas.
Dude. See yous.
See you before
See
you
yous.
older. See you,
See
fellas.
yous.
See you,
I'd like to be somewhere where we can at least boil.
Fried lot bin.
Okay.
Man, there. Lift it. You excited about sailing again? Okay.
No.
It's only 2 days, right?
It's one night.
Just one night shift? Oh, just to Coffs Harbor?
Yeah. It'll be at Coffs till we'll get there Saturday, and we'll be there till Thursday of next week.
Boys, put the dinghy up. Get ready to go. After tying down and securing everything, we get ready to get back out on the water.
I tell you a story about me and you, out on the water, surrounded by the blue. They scream that only I'll be saved. They toss off the line, but I just let it float away. Yeah, I'll let it float away. I'll let it float away. I'll let it float away. Float away, float away. Yeah, I'll let it float away. I'll let it float away. I'll let it float away.
Why wasn't that guy dying?
Bye.
It's not good.
Oh, it's not?
Yeah, do you need this?
I need my sunglasses.
He needs his sunglasses. Oh, hold on, Kate. Yeah, that's a big fat little tuna, huh?
Oh, I'll be beside you every step of the way, right here beside you every step of the way.
It was a very pleasant sail. The wind was a steady 18 to 20 knots, and with a nice 2-knot current pushing us right along, it was smooth sailing. So our 150-mile overnight sail really just turned into a late-night arrival. So we've got an hour left. Is that right? 10 miles? That can't be right.
No, just not.
Oh, just to a waypoint? I think we have a couple hours left before we get to our destination. Keeping an eye on nearby boats and making sure we stay on our track to Coffs Harbor, the kids enjoyed 2-hour shifts instead of the usual 3 hours.
All right, we look good? We're looking good.
I guess there's nothing to hit out here. Is that why you're doing this at night?
Yeah, it's pretty easy anchorage. We've got alignment lights to come right into the pass, right into the harbors, and it's a big wide open harbor once you get inside.
Cool.
Pitch black outside, no moon, so
Yeah. I'll get the light out of your face, babe. I'll put the light in your face.
My shift is like 3 minutes left. It actually is 3 minutes left. It's 2:57. Yeah, we're about to pull up to Coffs Harbor. It's 2:57 a.m.
It's in the morning.
2:57 a.m. And I'm super stoked to be pulling up to Coffs Harbor.
Sorry, I'm gonna have a light in your face. You don't need your night vision out here though. You're just dropping the anchor. That again?
Cool. There's literally a skate park 6 minutes from walking from here.
A skate park?
Yeah,
6
I reckon the
minutes?
6 minutes is that whole jetty you gotta walk down.
There's people on the jetty. What are they doing up at
Those
3
aren't
a.m.?
people, Mom. Yeah, exactly.
3 a.m. I must be
They're
lonely.
freaking drunk, dude.
Then with the bridle on.
So, the way you do this is you take your little dealio.
Don't be inappropriate.
Hold on.
What does that do?
It relieves stress from the big deal.
Anchor chain?
Yeah.
Sweet.
So now all the pressure's right here. It's distributed
that's cool.
on both
Yeah.
sides. Alright! Let it down!
So now you going to bed?
Let's see.
Is the bridle tight?
Bridle tight. Shine your light on it.
Mm-hmm. Let me get closer.
Yeah, it's tight.
I can't see it.
Yeah, it's tight.
wait,
Just
here.
look at the line.
I can make it brighter.
Look at the line. Yeah.
Yeah. Oh yeah, I see it. Okay.
Yeah, it is.
Last night we anchored out here, and early this morning while I was sleeping, Keith and the kids pulled the boat into the marina. So you're making jumpers. What's a jumper?
Jumper, so at this particular marina they only have 15 amp, and all our stuff is 32 amp. And so this is a 15 amp plug, this is a 32 amp plug.
Gotcha.
And so a jumper is just simply something that goes from, so this goes on this is my main line, so when we're hooked up to 32 amps, and then I need the female to plug into here. This goes on here, and then I just have jumper to take care of business. So that's where we're at, yeah.
Gotcha.
Okay. Well, it doesn't matter where you go in the world, the plugs are all going to be different, and eventually, when you get done cruising, you'll have an assortment of what we call jumpers. Jumpers are these.
There you go.
They go from one thing to the other.
And you can plug it anywhere at any time.
That's right. There's a jumper here. And then there's a jumper here. So this goes from American plugs, European type American plugs, these things, New Zealand. This was actually New Zealand 3-prongers, to Australian 5-pinners, to Australian 3-pinners, flats.
Jeez. Yeah.
So by the time you get all this reduced down, you're in pretty good shape.
Plug it in.
Kids, they never put that down like they're supposed to. See what we got here. Now go in and see if the shore power light's on.
Okay. So we got voltage shore 1. Yeah, voltage shore 1 is on. Yeah, shore 1.
Yeah.
Cool. So we're plugging the power. You're gonna turn on the AC.
I can turn on one once the battery's charged up. I gotta change the shore power to 16 amps. AC's running in there, so we're good.
Excellent. How long do you think we'll be here?
4 days, 5 days. I haven't checked the weather lately, but
Okay.
we'll see how it goes.
Cool. Me and Kate are gonna go check out the cafe, get off the boat for a little bit, stretch our legs.
Hey, to all those people who are watching right now, if you watch WandaVision, I respect you.
Yeah?
I respect you, and we can be friends now.
She's doing that without shoes on. I got shoes on. That's all right.
Alright, so we're doing a 24-hour challenge, and we're gonna stay here. The winner gets $10,000. Alright, Mr. Beast is right here next to me. He's just out of the camera. He's right here.
Gotcha.
All right, guys, so we are in Coffs Harbor. We decided to come into the marina here because It's kind of rolly in the anchorage out there. It's perfectly safe anchorage, but it can get rolly because the swell on an easterly wind just rolls right into the bay here. And it's perfectly safe though. Nice anchorage, but we just decided to go ahead and tie up in the marina because we had a lot to do. The kids want to go to the skate park every day. They got a pretty good skate park here, and so we had a few errands to run while we're waiting on the weather window. If you look at the weather here on Predict Wind, you can see that it's on Thursday, the winds turn easterly again, and we can start heading south. We're going to try to make it to Eden and skip Sydney and go all the way to Eden, and because we're really anxious to get all the way around to Perth. We're wanting to see that wild place in Western Australia, the beautiful places along the southern Australian coast, but we have a limited window to get across the Australian Bight if we can do it at all. If we can't do it and the weather windows don't open up or it looks too dangerous, then we'll just turn around and come back and we'll go up the east coast as cyclone season is over. But for now, we're going to try to get down to Eden, and then we'll catch a weather window from Eden to Melbourne across the Bass Straits. And then once we're there, we'll be checking the weather every day. It's going to get kind of sporty. We'll make sure we get a good weather window to cross that 600-700 miles of Australian Bight from Sedona to Esperance. And we're looking forward to that. I hope we make it across. It's going to be an adventure for sure. Be on the weather all the time. The lows that spin off down there in the Southern Ocean, they push a lot of swell, a lot of big swell up to the Bight, and so you can get huge swell there. Not dangerous swell if it's right, but we've got to be watching all aspects of this. This is going to be some of the most interesting sailing we've done if we don't hit it right. So once again, guys, we're at Coffs. We're heading down to Eden, hopefully on Thursday. Have a 3-night sail down to there. If you like the show, guys, remember as always, hit the subscribe button, share it with your friends, hit the like button, tell everybody about us, let them know we're out here. And as always, I look forward to seeing you guys out there on the water.